Hey everybody, I wanted to make a video and change the scenery a little bit. So today I'm out here on my roof here in sunny Southern California on an absolutely perfect summer day. And you might hear a little bit of extra noise just because there's a main street that goes back there that passes by our place here. And then, but back here it's really nice and quiet. We got just the beautiful mountains, blue sky. So I thought it was a perfect day to make a little bit of a different video outside. And I do have a microphone on my shirt here, so hopefully the sound will be pretty good. But what I want to talk about today is one of my favorite albums ever, and it's Jimi Hendrix Experience, Access Bold as Love. This is the second album that Jimi Hendrix and the Experience put out in 1967, and they actually recorded this like right after their very first album was already had just been put out, which was Are You Experienced? So there's really like not a lot of overlapping between that first album and this album. He just went right into the studio and started recording the songs for Access Bold as Love. And it's got just, the whole record, by the way, is fantastic, but it has a bunch of just classic Jimi Hendrix songs on it, including probably one of his most famous songs. It's got Little Wing on here, which is just, if you haven't heard Little Wing, stop this video right now, find it somewhere on Spotify, YouTube, whatever. If you have it on vinyl, obviously listen to that. Listen to Little Wing, it's just so great. To me, that song is just 100% Jimi Hendrix. Also on this album, though, it has a song If 6 Was 9, which for a long time was my favorite Jimi Hendrix song. It still might be. It's also got Castles Made of Sand, the song Bold as Love. It's just full of amazing, Spanish Castle Magic, another great song. It's just an amazing record as I'm holding it sideways for some reason. The one I'm holding in my hand right here actually happens to be, this is a reissue. This is pretty modern, I believe. Yeah, this is from the Legacy reissue from 2010. And which, by the way, I think sounds really good. So if you are just getting into Hendrix and you want to get a really nice sounding pressing of this, you can get this is at Barnes & Noble. I've seen these. Probably any of your local record stores will have this, and it'll be for a really good price. I think like under 20 bucks. I think I got this for like 14 bucks at Barnes & Noble. So if you're just getting into Hendrix, this is a great pressing to start with. And it comes with a really nice booklet, which I won't take out right now just because it's so windy, but it does have a nice booklet with a little article written by Eddie Kramer, who is the engineer, Jimi Hendrix's engineer. He does a nice little article, talks about the remastering, all that kind of stuff. So this is a great place to start if you have never heard this album and you want to get it on vinyl. But as you can see, I'm quite obsessive when it comes to this record, and I have 7 copies. I don't know if you can see that. And I have a couple of British pressings. I have, I think 3 original US pressings in here. But the one I really wanted to talk about is this one. This is an original US pressing from 1967. And this is the copy I currently have on the website, needlemeetsvinyl.com. And this is the one that beats all these other ones, hands down. There is an amazing analog magic to this copy that is so great. And I just love it so much. And it's the very first record I listed on the website because I was so excited about it. I've wanted to do this album, do like a test to find the best copy in my collection for a long time. But I waited, I think this has been about, 5 years of collecting. I've waited until I had the largest number I could get of this record to find the best copy. And I finally was able to do it, and this is the one that won. And I will show you. This is on the Reprise label. It's got the Steamboat. This is known as the Steamboat label, I believe. But it's got the pink, green, and yellow label there. I hope you can see that. But this is an insanely clean copy. And finding an original pressing that is clean is next to impossible. As you can probably know, I've been searching for a long time, and this is the one that I found, and it's just excellent. And in fact, this pressing the little wing on here will change your life. It's his guitar. First of all, obviously, this is the most ridiculous, obvious statement of all time. Jimi Hendrix is an amazing guitar player, and he just changed the game when it came to playing guitar. His guitar tone also changed the game. Before Jimi Hendrix, as far as playing with distortion and wah-wah and all those kind of effects, yeah, people were doing it, but he did it the best. And this album is a great example of those guitar tones. And on Little Wing, the intro to that, you can hear every single little nuance that he plays, and it's so great. I love it so much, and it's just one of my favorite albums of all time. And I think that's the reason I wanted to make this video, is to try to let you know why I love it so much. And I would love to hear in the comments below why you love it so much. Is this your favorite Jimi Hendrix album? Because for me, it's definitely mine. And saying that is very hard, because I also love the album that he made after this called Electric Ladyland, which is an absolute masterpiece. And I also love the album that he made before this, Are You Experienced? And besides that, I also love Band of Gypsies, which is another record he made. I just love Jimi Hendrix, so that's how that goes. Anyway, that's it for now, really. I just wanted to talk about Access Bold as Love because it's such a great record. And if you're looking for a copy, for like the best sounding copy, in my opinion, it's up on the website right now, this very copy. But if you don't want to spend, if you want to just spend like an entry level amount of money, then you could probably find a 70s reissue, which I believe this is, which is just on the tan label. Yep. So if you wanted to find a good sounding copy and probably a clean copy, you can just get one on the tan Reprise label. It won't be too hard to find. It'll probably cost you around, $40-45 if you want to get a clean copy. Or the other way to go, if you want to you're just getting into him and you want to just get into this record and you want to get a really nice, solid copy as the motorcycle goes roaring by. We'll wait for you, sir. Okay, there he goes. If you want to get just a really solid copy, this reissue from 2010 on the Legacy label is a great route to go as well. So can't really go wrong with this. And to be honest with you, you can't go wrong with any time you have a copy of this record. You're in for a treat, because it's got great music. Every single song is fantastic, and I feel like I'm holding a deck of cards here, but really, it's just because I love this record, and so I have a lot of copies, and there you go. So that's it for today. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this record. What's your favorite song on here? Mine's Little Wing. I also love If 6 Was 9. If 6 Was 9, play that one, turn it up. Your day will be made. So please let me know in the comments below what your favorite track on this record is and what your favorite Hendrix album is, because I'd be very, very curious to know. Anyway, that's about it for now. I also want to say before I go real quickly that everyone that's placed orders on my website, again, thank you so much. They should all be, all of them should have been delivered by this point. So I would love if you would go on my website. For those of you who've already purchased the record, go on the website, go to the listing of the album that you bought, and down below you'll see where you can write a review. And if you would love to write a review, I would love to see it. It would help me a lot, obviously, and it would help other people going to the website to see what you think of the records that I posted. So if you get some time, please go and do that. I'd love to hear what you think about the records that you picked up. And for those of you who haven't checked out my website yet, check it out. Go to needlemeansfinal.com. Yeah, and that's about it. And again, by the way, don't want to make this an infomercial, so for those of you who don't want to go to the website, don't go. It's all good, no problem. Just watch this video and enjoy the fantastic Jimi Hendrix experience. Okay, well, we'll talk to you later, and bye for now.